Stuart Skinner's not going to start tonight, still out with a concussion, but he is going to back up. And Chris Knobloch said the plan is to give him 2 starts before the end of the season, give Pickard probably the other one. But Stuart Skinner's missed a little bit of time here. And in that absence, Calvin Pickard's absolutely stepped up and carried the mail. Do you think there's a world where Calvin Pickard ends up being the game 1 playoff starter? And another kind of part of it I want to ask you is we hear a lot, and actually the numbers somewhat support this. The Oilers seem to prevent chances better when Calvin Pickard is in net. Is there anything to a team playing a little bit differently or a little more defensively responsible when the backup's in net?
I mean, I just think the love for, not to say that guys don't love Skinner, but listen, Calvin Pickard is such a great teammate and one of the best teammates I've ever played with. So this is not an indictment on Skinner, but guys just love playing for him, and you just want to lay out, you want to play tight defensively, you want to get him those wins, and he's just given quality start after quality start, especially down this stretch. I mean, the way this seems to line up for me is if they're looking to give Stuart Skinner 2 games, they're going to give him the Kings, the tough matchup, the Kings and the Jets, really get him dialed in, and then, Hicks will play against San Jose twice. Or they might flip it, and Hicks might get this game. You'll give Skinner the Jets and then Skinner the Sharks to end the season, just to kind of really get dialed in, and because it's obviously a back-to-back. So, that's just looking at that. I'm assuming Skinner gets the next game against the Jets. That's a good test for him. And then you'll give you know what? Sorry, folks at home. You want Skinner to play against the Kings. You want Skinner to feel the Kings because you're going to get them in the playoffs. That's what you want. So I'm assuming his first game will be there, and then the last game of the season against the Sharks, and just get dialed in. But, there could be a world in which Pick starts. It's goaltending's tough to get revved up, and coming into the playoffs, especially after missing some time, it's tough for a goalie to get his timing down. And again, it's the same thing with Jeff Skinner. Can you afford to put that risk? I mean, it's going to be a risky first couple games against the Kings, and especially if you don't have home ice advantage. And that's going to be on the coaching staff to be where they're most comfortable. And do they start Picks? And if he falters, they go right to Skinner. Or do they give the net to Skinner right away? And I guess those 2 games are going to be telling for sure.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.